I've been struggling with what's happened the last 48 hours, like many of you. I've had to turn my phone completely off at times for big chunks of yesterday, especially. It's hard to process the violence, and it's hard to process the anguish that Charlie's family and supporters are going through. But I think what's hard, maybe the hardest thing for most of us, is the vitriolic responses and the hate-filled rhetoric through media and all through social media. It's overwhelming, isn't it? It's watching someone like that get struck down for their ideas and their words. And the worst thing is the mockery, the laughter, and the celebration of such a violent death. But they're not proof of strength. It's proof of the collapse of the dehumanization experiment. So I'm going to ask you to zoom out with me a little bit, and let's just stop and take a deep breath. I think most of us can acknowledge that the system is breaking and the matrix is fracturing. This matrix we've been living in, we're watching it in real time. Censorship accelerates around the world, and people are revolting. Nepal, Spain, Portugal, England, Ireland, Italy, Germany. And threats intensify because fear is fading. Violence erupts here and there and abroad because evil is cornered. Every overreach exposes them further. Every lie requires 10 more to survive, and every mocker creates 10 more awakened souls. And that's what I'm going to invite you to wake up with me. Souls that reject hate, changing sides. The evil is not winning. They are thrashing. It's a spiritual warfare at its zenith. This isn't a war of flesh and blood and actionable violence. So we got to zoom out and see beyond the outrage and the pain. If good people are enraged at Charlie Kirk's death and the celebration of it, then let us transform that rage into the one thing Satan can't withstand: the synchronization of our collective vibration as one broadcast signal. Let's unleash the most powerful weapon. Here's the call. Here's what I'm going to invite you to do. Every day at 12:20 Mountain, which is when Charlie was struck down and probably passed, stop. Stop for 5 minutes or 55 minutes. But stop for 5 minutes wherever you are, and let's all lift one prayer in unison. And it doesn't matter what you say, but God, heal our people. God, heal our land. Give us love like Charlie Kirk. Give us his boldness. Give us his kindness, even for the most hateful, especially for the most lost. When you see something vitriolic and hateful on social media, ask God, just say, God, heal that person, and then keep going, because you've turned it over to him now, and he can do something about it. We have to stop the dehumanization that evil has brought upon us all. And who's going to stop it if we don't? You know, there was a saying go around a long time ago, or not that long ago, what would Jesus do? And people had wristbands. It was a great reminder. I'm going to ask you right now, what would Charlie do? I didn't know him personally, but I think I know what he wouldn't do. What would I am Charlie Kirk, or we are Charlie Kirk, what would that really mean? On September the 6th, Charlie wrote, Jesus defeated death so that we could live. Why did he do that? He didn't ever call us to go take arms against each other. Not revenge, not mockery in return, not hatred for hatred, but to rise up with courage, to speak with clarity, to live with his conviction, to love with his fire, and to think. Let the world see that the mockery of Charlie's death is the sound of a dying system. Come on, y'all. Let the world feel the trembling of a people united in prayer. What if 1,000 of us did that every day? What if 1,000,000 did that every day for a week? That'd be like fingernails on a chalkboard to Satan. You realize that, right? And it changes your perspective. It changes mine. That's the only thing I can think of to do, honestly, about this. And in this moment across every nation, what if it spread and we chose to carry the torch that Charlie Kirk carried so boldly? You're waking up. You want to break the matrix? Fight differently. You want to defeat evil? Use different weapons. Vibrate at a new collective frequency. Frequency matters, y'all. Together, this is the greatest war in the history of mankind, in the history of human existence. So, I want to be more like Charlie Kirk today. You want to be more like Charlie Kirk today. We are Charlie Kirk. And together at 12:20 every day, wherever you are, let's rise up as one.